What's going on YouTube? Once again, it's Nostalgia Boy, and I'm back with another video of jerseys out of the Nostalgia Vault. Today, of course, you see I have a basketball jersey on, the rookie Barkley. So, of course, it is going to be two NBA jerseys out of my collection. Everybody out there, the people who subscribe, the people who watch my videos, I hope that y'all continue to stay safe, stay out of the way. If you're an essential worker, I appreciate everything you do. My wife is an essential worker. Continue to stay safe. I know you're out there every day putting your life at risk. Well, how I see it, some people may view it different, but, so keep it moving, keep doing your thing. Everybody else who's basically, adhering to these stay-at-home orders, stay at home. And I'm going to be leaving my old room, so this actually might be my last video or my second to last video that I make in this room. And then the next video I'll drop going to be a whole new scenery, whole new room. I'm going to be heading back to San Diego. We have a home, and I don't want to be staying out here while we have a home back in San Diego to take care of, stuff like that. Plus there's some other things that I need to get done out there, so I'm kind of happy that I'm going to be going back home to San Diego. So both the jerseys I have today are from the same season. Both the jerseys, one jersey I've wanted for a really long time, the other jersey I wanted when they first dropped it. It was the only time that they dropped it, and I was finally able to score one of the jerseys because there's another one in the same style that I want to get. So let's get to them. This first jersey we have here, I've been looking for a long time. They also have this jersey and another basketball player as well, but the one that I have, this is the player that I wanted, and I've also been trying to find it in my size and not pay an arm and a leg. So here you go. We have your 1979-1980 New York Knickerbockers, New York Knicks, Michael Ray Richardson, Sugar Ray Richardson jersey. I have always wanted this jersey. They have made the Monroe in this same style jersey, but I've always wanted the Michael Ray Richardson. I just love the story of Michael Ray Richardson, so I want to try and get all his jerseys that Mitchell and Ness made. So it would be this. There's a New York Nets jersey. I think really that's it. So you would have to go to custom round. Actually, I do. 82-83, I think 83-84, the Nets wore a different style jersey than the traditional, where you see the line going down the side with the stars. They kind of had New Jersey and Nets in a cursive script across the chest. But I want to get, those are of course going to have to be custom. So, now let me not get too sidetracked. I've been looking for the jersey for a long time and trying to find it in my size. Anybody who goes and gets jerseys and gets them tailored, more power to you. For the most part, unless it's an extremely rare jersey, I'm not going to get a tailor job done. So I do actually have a baseball jersey that is getting tailored, but it's an extremely rare baseball jersey that you don't see every day and not many people have. So I've seen this jersey a bunch. There's a lot of fakes, but I also see this jersey in big sizes, 56, 54, 60, 52, which is way too big. I have yet to see it in a 48, but this guy right here is a made in USA run, size 44, so I was definitely glad to get this jersey in my collection. Mitchell and Ness also did, I guess, the home version. This would be the away. So the away is Michael Ray and Monroe, and then the home would be Bernard King. I did have Bernard King at one time, and I definitely want to get that navy blue Knicks Bernard King again back into my collection. Such a dope jersey. It's so beautiful, just like this one is. So like I said, this is an older made in USA version. As you see, you have 20, and the Knicks, it is double stitch. So you have that burgundy on the navy blue. You see, you have the navy blue and burgundy collar and trim. Here goes your old school jock tag, the triple jock as I like to call it. There you go, size 44. A beautiful jersey. Turn it around. You have Richardson double stitch, and the 20 on the back is double stitched as well. Of course, it is the burgundy on the blue. So, you know, definitely glad to have this and find it in a 44. Man. So, I just need to find the size 48 in the Bernard. I'll even take 44 because, you know, I prefer, when it comes to the Bernard Kings, I prefer the newer run. I know some people don't like made in China. They prefer the older made in USA stuff. But the newer run, China, the last run that they did, because they did a couple different production runs of the Bernard King. The China run actually has like the numbers done right, so the numbers are bigger on the chest, and so is, you know, New York, and the font is also done correct. I know some people get on Mitchell and Ness, but sometimes when they re-release a jersey, I know a lot of people hate the mesh on the newer stuff or whatever. They're working on it, but, you know, sometimes they corrected some other errors that they had made. So, beautiful jersey right here. And one thing I like about it, it's a size 44. Feels a little on the short side, but whatever. You know, I like jerseys have a little bit of length. But back in the day, you know, Mitchell and Ness, like their quality control, their sizing was like way off. I've had some extra larges that were like the length of 2X's and stuff like this. And this is basically like a perfectly, almost a perfectly fit jersey. So, let's put this one down. Next up, this All-Star Game jersey I've been wanting for a while. The design that they use for this All-Star Game is so dope. And I'm also on the lookout for the team that actually wore these jerseys. So, here you have it. You have your 1980 All-Star Game. Dr. J, Julius Erving, when he was playing for the 76ers, of course. As you can see, this is done in the design of the Washington Bullets in that era. I am still on the lookout for Wes Unseld in both the home and away from this era, but it's so hard to find it in the smaller sizes. But Mitchell and Ness only made one run of these. They are only made in China, and they were made, if I go and look, the production tag is over here. So they were produced in January of 2015. So like 2015, 2016 were when these got released. They also did the West, and they did the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I want to find the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in the West because it's dope. You know, it has his whole name on the back as well. So this jersey is just clean. You know, one of the best designed throwback jerseys in the 70s. As you can see, a majority of the All-Star games that were played in the 70s, when the city that hosted the All-Star game, the teams would wear the jerseys that were worn by the hosting city. So, prime example, the 72, which was done in LA. As you see, the home and away is the Lakers jersey, basically just saying West and East. Another jersey that Mitchell and Ness made, did they? No. Actually, it would be this. So you have this. I have a custom of the 77 All-Star game from Milwaukee. So when they were in Milwaukee, they had, of course, the white and the green jerseys. You know, but so I know they did it in Phoenix as well. If you're going to look, they have those, and they have the white, and they have, I think, the purple. Yeah, they wore white and the purple jerseys. So majority of the years that they had in the 70s, the hosting city, the East and West wore the home and away jerseys. I know in 79 and 78, they didn't do the hosting cities jerseys. They made different jerseys. I know the one year they kind of have like east and west is kind of slanted with some stars on it. Having a brain fart on the other one, but Mitchell and Ness did produce the 78 All-Star game and the 79 All-Star game jerseys back in the day. So, let's get to this beautiful jersey here. As you can see on this jersey, I can't say if it was done, they did the same thing back in the day, but, you know, this whole, you know, red and white is like, I forget what you would call it. It's not sublimated into material because the inside of the jersey isn't all white like the 90s stuff where it's sublimated, and then when you go on the inside of the jersey, you know, you have the white. So, but it's not like, you know, the white is stitched, you know, it's its own stitch, and then the red. So, I guess it's like dyed into the material. East is single stitched in blue. You have the stars that are also single stitched. So you have 4 stars that are in blue. They're single stitched. You have 2 stars that are red. They're single stitched. And then the 6 on the front of the jersey is double stitched, blue on red. On the sides of the jersey, of course, you have this little blue panel running down the side of it. This is a made in China. It is the only production they did for this jersey. So, you know, there you go. February 3rd, 1980. Size 48. Turn this bad boy around. You have Irving in blue. It is single stitched, and then you have the 6 on back just like it was on front, and it's double stitched. It is blue on red. So as you can see, both jerseys were from the 79-80 season. You have your New York Knicks Michael Ray Richardson jersey, and then you have your All-Star Game Dr. J. Julius Erving jersey. Both these jerseys are beautiful. As always, all my jerseys is I was there classic. I know I might use it too much for some people, but they're all throwbacks, so they're all classics to me. I'm on the lookout for the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in the West 80 All-Star Game, and then I need to find a Bernard King, preferably in a 48, but if I can find a large, you know, as I think Mark would call it, hashtag sit-ups, you know what I mean? I do have some weight I want to lose, so I hope you enjoyed the jerseys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay safe out there. Take care of yourselves, and until the next time, I'm out of here.